an awesome picture.
Nice pic.
You don't see the stud in this nice picture? Rude. LOL, yes, that's a stud. Damn.
All right. I gotta call a spade, Dirt.
Well, we posted every Friday. See them corn emojis, then you know wild. Jaded Gemini till the day I die. And I'ma talk my shit, but I don't play both sides. So
Well, the time has finally come. My dear.
Hello.
This is
Cross dressing for Jesus.
It all came true. The prophecy.
The prophecy has been
fulfilled. Like, this is horrible.
What's up, y'all? It's your favorite YouTube couple back at it once again. Like, share, and subscribe, because we fulfilled the prophecy. You saw us react to this a few years ago. It's been,
and here we are
in the Boondocks form. Some of y'all probably got here from that.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to y'all. But you should have seen this coming, and if you didn't,
I don't know what rock you've been. If you didn't see it, bruh,
get your stigmatism checked out, my boy.
The cult. Remember Donald Childish Gambino, Atlanta, bruh.
You've seen too many of them plays.
Yeah,
in the
you
live
are.
action.
You are one of them.
Not one of us.
You're gonna have to get deprogrammed.
But yeah, if you don't know what we're talking about, Mr. Perry, the most powerful and influential black man in history, he has a little bit of an allegation out there right now.
A little bit, more like $260 million.
Oh, that's just a drop it in the bucket to Tyler Perry Studios.
That's true.
He ain't stunned that, but yeah, somebody's saying Tyler Perry is a little bit of a, I don't want to say like he's like Diet Diddy kind of.
Yeah, they're trying to say there's coercion and SA, which is wild, bruh. Like, we all had a feeling. It's giving me the same vibe with like R. Kelly, and it's crazy we're about to talk about R. Kelly later. I don't think
we're about to talk about R. Kelly.
Yes, like what the heck? I don't think that Tyler Perry is on some diabolical stuff. Do we know Tyler Perry? No. But I feel like R. Kelly was diabolical. Diddy, diabolical. I feel like Tyler Perry
bisexual
is closet. Right. I feel like he is a closeted LGBTQ plus person. Allegedly. These are my opinions.
That's not a crime.
It's not a crime.
It's not a crime.
But because he is closeted, he is doing sneaky tactics, and I can see it as being entrapment and coercion. I can. And then I feel like another reason why I compared them is there's that constant question I keep seeing people ask of, why did you keep accepting the invitation?
That's why.
Why did you go to Tyler Perry's house and drink alcohol and spend the night when he's been hitting on you? Why did you get on Diddy's yacht when he touched your butt that one time?
People are saying, I was just about to say, that's what people are saying. But the big difference, because being homosexual is not a crime.
No, it's not.
Flying 304s across the country with large shipments of Johnson & Johnson baby oil taped to their stomachs is a crime,
yeah, that's crazy.
Apparently. So it's apples to oranges when it's Perry to Diddy, but at the end of the day, it's like the power dynamic, the money.
I was just about to say it's
the
power.
Gets scary, Danny B.
It makes the average person like, man, can I say no? They can make me, especially with Diddy and R. Kelly, they can make me disappear. Like, can I say no?
Disappear in a big tub of baby oil.
So Tyler Perry and his team are obviously denying these allegations, but we're gonna see. Here, let's watch this. Man, hello.
Legal news and the $260 million sexual.
That's your dude, bro.
See, I'm gonna keep my opinion to myself.
I'm not. Dude, come on, T.
Bro tried the wrong one. That's all I'm about to say.
Why you over here bunny hopping? You over here making movies about sad black women, torturing them on the big screen, talking about some mental health. Meanwhile, you over here bunny hopping like,
Allegedly.
On Juneteenth? You got this coming out on Juneteenth?
Oh my gosh. Tyler, no. Didn't he help Prince Harry? Bruh. Tyler, what are you doing?
Assault lawsuit just filed against Tyler Perry. The media mogul calling it a shakedown.
It's really, really unfair.
The suit was filed by actor Derek Dixon, who appeared in 85 episodes of Tyler's drama, The Oval.
Damn.
I really needed this job.
His five.
They so messy for putting that clip right there. I really needed this job.
85. No, they're not. No, they're not, Church. Because he wrote that. He wrote that for him to say that.
Oh, that is so diabolical, bro.
Who wrote that?
You know it was him because that's why his movie, in my opinion, are so damn bad because he ain't letting nobody else in the damn writer's room. So
like,
it was him.
He's like the Trump of the movie industry. He said, I'm going to do it all.
I'm doing everything.
You can oversee it, but
wow.
I'm watching everything. That's insane.
I feel bad for this guy.
Filing includes screenshots of 19.
Why did that photo make me jealous, you two together? I don't know. It's just Brad. Not you jealous of him and another man. He just wanted to go for a quick walk to get his steps in, and now I'm walking to Chipotle by myself.
I don't like doing the
Thick
gay dad.
Derek.
This is getting crazy now.
Thick Derek.
Thick Derek.
Thick Derek.
Is his name Derek? Derek. That's Dirt. Dirt.
Who is Thick Derek?
Is that Dirk? Ain't his name Dirk?
Oh God.
So you, bro.
You calling him thick?
Alleged text exchange.
I know I need to smell the roses. You are the rose, but you are so blocked that you refuse to be. Hello?
You said this is not funny. This is hilarious. What do you mean this isn't funny? This is comedy. This dude called this man thick. What are you talking? Tyler Perry.
That is sweet, and I'm working on it. #therapy. I'm really scared that I'm going to waste my life worrying. Been there. Stopped somewhere in my late 30s, early 40s. So basically what I'm getting from this is that they will be having normal conversations, and then randomly he'll like cross a boundary and like test boundaries, see like what he can get away with when it's like, you're a powerful man, bro. Nobody's gonna check you because they're scared they're gonna lose their job.
I need this job.
For real.
I need that sound. I really need it. I need this job.
Changes between him and the
This is the one that I saw.
This reminds me of
he
when
sent him a picture.
Tyler Perry, no, excuse me. This reminds me of when Tyrese was sending pictures to DJ Envy's wife.
Oh, God.
Remember that? Like, look at this car, man. Like, bro. Come on, Tyler Perry. Come on, bro. You're shirtless, bro. You got a life jacket on. You sent a nigga shirtless pictures. Call
nice
him thick.
picture. The water does look calm. Nice
picture.
Great, amazing.
Dirt, you can't be trying to sue this man if you over here reciprocating it, bro. If you, bro, it's pride, bro. Just be who you are, Dirt.
It's given. It could be, hey, what if it is a shakedown?
It's a shakedown.
In the sense of he's just trying to out Tyler Perry. Like, I didn't get to any of because he said it was an essay involved. So I don't know the details of that. But
now that's not funny.
Yeah, we're going to get into that.
That is not funny.
But
at all.
This is crazy.
But it does strikingly resemble that Boondocks episode, if that is what's going on. Remember at the end of the Boondocks episode?
Yes.
Yeah, dog.
Including one where Tyler asks, what's it going to take for you to have guiltless sex?
What?
Hey, yo.
The actor alleges in one instance, the 55-year-old forcibly pulled off his clothing and attempted to force himself on him. Also as leverage, the suit alleges Tyler had Derek's character shot, leaving his survival up in the air as a cliffhanger. Tyler's attorney.
So he literally wrote him out the show.
I told you, just like he wrote him to say, I need this job. I need this job.
That is diabolical.
I need this job. Yeah, say you need this job. I need this job.
So is that where all the money is coming from? He was able to show how much he lost by getting fired, maybe? Like, huh.
I don't know,
He calls the claims fabricated, adding, this is an individual who got close to Tyler Perry for what now appears to be nothing more than setting up a scam.
The fact that there's a lawsuit probably means they couldn't agree to a settlement.
I'm at a good place now.
The media mogul who is worth more than an estimated $1 billion last publicly dated model and filmmaker Galila Bekele.
This is Galila. Hi, Galila. How are you? Very, very, very wonderful.
That's a nice purse you got there, sir.
They were together and
Their
co-parent
lavender
their 10-year-old
marriage.
son.
He's very special.
So what's going to happen next is Tyler Perry may try to challenge all or some of the
Sure.
claims in the complaint. There's holes in them. In these cases with a celebrity, there's always two big battles. One is in the courtroom and one's in the public arena.
Man. His wife was a baddie.
Nah, she was definitely.
Yeah, bruh. She was very pretty.
She was a Birkin.
So we've been joking about the Boondocks and stuff. The producer of the Boondocks actually responded to the
God.
lawsuit. Shout out to Hype News, because this is the type of content I be signing up for, bruh.
It's just crazy the amount of turmoil that TP tried to put the creator of the Boondocks through.
Yes.
When whole time you was over here calling niggas thick.
Oh my gosh.
Cross dressing for Jesus.
Hello, how do you do?
Many online would share their thoughts with a few jokes thrown in, of
It
course.
was
Are we
Medea.
sure it wasn't Medea? It's crazy.
It was
It was
Medea.
Medea. It wasn't Tyler.
Hello.
Interestingly enough, former producer
It
of
was
the
Medea.
Boondocks, Carl Jones, would take to Instagram by sharing a brief clip of a 2010 episode titled Pause, which famously spoofed Tyler Perry. The episode shows a Tyler Perry-like character
Well,
named
hello.
Winston Jerome cast Granddad in his latest play and invites him to stay on his compound during production. Unfortunately for Granddad, he finds out Winston Jerome is the head of a cult-like organization who makes frequent advances towards Granddad. By the end of the episode, Jerome offers Granddad a role in the movie version of the play, and this happened.
I just sold Mardukes Finds Herself a Man as a movie. And guess who's my leading man? Really? And I only have one request.
Look, man, all bullshit aside, can I please just have some ass?
Nigga, okay.
Wait a minute. You mean to tell me you mean...
No, they blurred that part out. He talking about, okay, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. You...
He definitely said
He
okay.
did say okay, right?
Just
Okay.
like I feel like bro might have. Wait,
Wait a
whoa.
minute.
Bullshit aside, can I please just have some ass? Wait a minute. You mean to tell me you made up this whole cross-dressing Christian cult crap just so you can sleep with men?
Pretty much, yeah.
Many would enjoy the subtle jab by Jones in the wake of this latest reveal. Rodney Barnes, also a producer on the show,
God.
would respond to the post by telling Jones, "You just love the smoke, don't you?" Interestingly enough, the idea to spoof Tyler Perry came from one of the voice actors on the Boondocks, Gary Anthony Williams,
Hell
who
no.
voices Uncle Ruckus. According to Jones, Williams
That's
told
funny.
the writers and producers he auditioned for a role in a Tyler Perry film,
What?
and Williams' experience was made into an entire episode, albeit with jokes and exaggeration added.
Ooh.
Now, it looks like the Boondocks
So
parody-
bro actually got he was
went
a
through that.
he was an espionage agent. He was a spy.
Wow.
He went to the Tyler Perry studios and he was on the set of Ma Dukes Finds Herself a Man.
That is crazy. Wow.
Perry is in line with Dixon's lawsuit. As it says, Perry first noticed the actor in 2019 when he was part of an event staff at a Perry party. He was
What?
Now we're in Diddy territory.
Oh my god.
Now you're in Diddy territory, my boy.
Wow.
Now you're not seemingly like a family man anymore.
Wow.
You're like one of those evil, bald, dark-skinned niggas that you be casting in your movies.
Who's that waiter over there?
I want him.
I want him.
Bring him over here.
Get him washed up and dressed.
All
Come
jokes
upstairs.
aside, man.
Like,
Can I just
what?
have some ass?
So you did all this, yeah? Like what?
Pretty much.
And they made them take that shit off the air, bro.
He was later offered an audition,
Flying
appearing
too
in a
close
small
to the
role
sun.
in another Tyler Perry series before getting a larger role in The Oval. According to the lawsuit, it didn't take long for Perry to start sending unwanted sexual text messages. The actor says he tried to remain friendly.
Hold up. He said what now? I ain't seen that one. He said they make money from the advertising. I love how I feel right now, but I don't like. Oh, He on testosterone talking about oh no, I can't even. Not Medea.
He said it again.
And he's like trying to ignore it. Like, okay, well, is the meds making you feel better? I feel so good. Oh no. I feel sorry for the first person that flirts with me. Help. Oh my gosh.
Dude, I'd be terrified.
I would be so scared.
But I also wouldn't have put myself in that situation because I seen the episode of the Boondocks that one time.
Yeah, we definitely. I mean, I don't think he did.
Nah, he couldn't have.
The actor says
but how did you get in the? I refuse to believe you made it from one roll to the oval without getting on your knees.
No, there were a few instances.
Boy,
we're gonna look at the.
I ain't stupid. I feel like you got shot on the show and you were like, nah, I ain't do all that for nothing.
We're going to look at the law and crime video with like all the stuff. But from what I remember, there were multiple instances, but he would just get away. Does that make sense? So like they'll be somewhere and then he'll like sneak off and go sleep somewhere else. Or like he won't drink as much alcohol or like, stuff like that. But
sound like you were leading that nigga on.
Daniel.
Nah, bro. You don't come to this nigga house. How many times you go to the fucking Booty Warrior's house?
Nah, that man.
This nigga texting you talking about he horny and you going to his house. Like I said, the Diddy niggas, they freaky as hell. But I'm not like, yo, Diddy, freaky, crime. No. I'm like, yo, you can't be flying dudes across the country with baby oil strapped across their chest talking about you about to give them $40.
No, you can't, bro.
Just gotta tell him no. Just gotta tell Tyler no.
Yeah, tell him no. His smile creeping me out now.
That's Medea.
I just
right
keep
there.
seeing Medea smile. I know, like.
Production Services LLC, that stands for Tyler Perry Studios in Action LLC. He is looking for $260 million.
Damn.
Dixon, who portrayed a lead role in Perry's show called The Oval, is claiming 10 causes of action for the civil suit: quid pro quo sexual harassment, work environment sexual harassment, workplace gender violence, violation of the Bain Act,
gender violence
law that protects against violation of someone's civil rights through force or coercion, sexual battery, sexual assault, negligent detention, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and retaliation. Let's get into this lawsuit. The complaint starts off by saying, quote, "This case arises from a sustained pattern of workplace sexual harassment, assault, and retaliation perpetrated by Tyler Perry, a powerful media mogul, against plaintiff Derek Dixon, a professional actor and screenwriter. Mr. Perry is an American actor, filmmaker, and playwright.
Thick Derek is crazy.
Thick Derek. Television industry. Mr. Perry took his success and power and used his considerable influence in the entertainment industry to create a coercive, sexually exploitive dynamic with Mr. Dixon, initially promising him career advancement and creative opportunities, such as producing his pilot and casting him in his show, only to subject him to escalating sexual harassment, assault, and battery, and professional retaliation when Mr. Dixon did not reciprocate Mr. Perry's unwanted advances. These events occurred while Mr. Dixon was employed as a series regular on the
I do think that's terrible, and I want to say on record, that's not cool, bro. Like, you can't do that to people. But I do think it's mighty peculiar that this nigga got cast in 2 whole shows for 80 episodes, and you expect me to believe you didn't give Tyler Perry no ass?
Or something.
That's funny. That's downright hilarious.
That's
bro.
why I said earlier, I really feel like what this is to really just out Tyler Perry. But it's like, if you know, bro. Like, you Medea, bro. Like, what the fuck? What? Man.
Oh, boy.
Show called Ruthless. Then he returned to his event staff job, through which he was hired to work at Perry's parties in places like Los Angeles and Jackson Hole, Wyoming. As Dixon spent more time with Perry, he says that Perry would flirt with him through text messages, and his advances became more aggressive. Dixon claims that he was invited to Perry's Georgia home, where he and Perry drank together. When Perry told him he was too drunk to drive and offered him his guest bedroom, Dixon says he accepted. But then he claims that while he was asleep, Perry climbed into bed with him and tried to initiate sex. Dixon says he tried to distance himself from Perry, but he was offered a role on Perry's show, The Oval. The lawsuit then reads, Dixon did his best to tiptoe around Tyler Perry's sexual aggression while keeping on Mr. Perry's good side. Mr. Perry made it clear to Dixon that if Dixon ignored Perry or failed to engage with the sexual innuendos, Dixon's character would die in the next season. Indeed, Dixon's
nigga, do you not hear what you just signed yourself up for, bro?
That's so fucked up, though.
Naja.
That's crazy.
You sold your soul to the devil. It was a crappy deal, but it came with a few rolls like a Happy Meal.
Yeah, I feel like this guy may be sacrificing himself. No, I think he's sacrificing himself because he knows that this shit might not even stick. I think he's really just trying to out Tyler Perry so that people are aware. But like we said earlier, we seen the Boondocks. We knew what was going on, and
we have eyes.
Yeah, and the fact that he got so mad about it, canceled it, and then when Childish Gambino, Donald Glover did the same thing in Atlanta, he got pushed back for that too. So obviously somebody's not lying somewhere, but I feel like he's sacrificing himself. Even if nothing does come of it, now people will know this is what bro will do. So
yeah, well, you'll never work in that town again, buddy.
No, dead ass.
Derek.
He about to blacklist
Dale was shot 4 times in the chest at the end of his first season on the Oval, and Perry always held this over Dixon's head, implying that Dale would survive if Dixon kept Perry, quote, happy.
What? He's gonna write him back in?
Clear to Dixon that he would kill characters in order to get an actor to be loyal or obedient. During the pandemic, Dixon says Perry convinced him to stay in one of the houses that was part of Tyler Perry's studios. Quote, in or around April of 2020, and while Dixon was living in the studio homes on set, Perry often coerced Dixon to drink alcohol and then get on the phone with Perry. Perry would frequently have someone drop off alcohol at Dixon's door. Perry would eventually turn these phone calls into sexually explicit rants.
Because he was trying to get him loose, Naj.
He
was trying to make him happy.
What he needs. Dixon's refusal to succumb to Perry's sexual advances caused Perry to be ever more frustrated. Eventually, Perry warned Dixon that if Dixon told his castmates about the harassment, Dixon would be opening himself up to lots of, quote, questions and foolishness, and demanded that Dixon not discuss any of their conversations.
Questions and bro, you already had him up to some questionable stuff and some foolishness.
That Dixon claimed he experienced while filming.
Take a bitch for ransom. Yeah, you have some plans, but she not finna answer. For the Gemini, she gon' cut you off like cancer. End of the day, I'ma skate, switch your stance. Ain't no debate, need a plate for the stance. Yeah, I'm about my cape, if you ain't, get your bands up. Hundreds in the safe, they don't fold, they don't fan up. Nigga, when you piss, these stand up. Playing both sides, that's a bet, I ain't into that.